Hollywood is bleeding.
It's bleeding.
Hollywood is bleeding.
It's bleeding.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife.
All day.
Hollywood is bleeding.
It's bleeding.
Hollywood is bleeding.
It's bleeding.
Post Malone. Hollywood's bleeding.
All day.
Yeah, guys, it's a rough world out there. Hollywood's bleeding.
Hey, man.
Post Malone had to leave Hollywood in his lavish life to move to Utah, and he wrote his album after the fact because it was such a bad life he was living.
It was just sucking everything out of him, man.
Yeah, would you rather be in Utah or in LA?
Utah.
Probably Utah, man. I mean, I gotta get away from that
You
dumb
wanna be in
shit.
Utah?
I gotta get away from all that. Ain't shit out there but the Utah Jazz. That's all I fucking know in Utah. What else is out there? Oh, Salt Lake City.
I would rather be the guy that like.
Shut up, Alex.
I'd rather
Salt
be the
Lake
guy
City.
where it's like they know like, oh, Dante's like gonna get his coffee right now. Let's wait for him at the Starbucks.
There's Starbucks out there in Utah.
Wake out in LA. It's like, Dante, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on Antonio Brown? What are your thoughts on the new Post Malone album? What are your thoughts on a new so-and-so album? Kanye's releasing Jesus is King.
Hey,
What are your thoughts?
Now
Are you going to
know what?
Wyoming? I'll just be like,
I'm going to
I'll
Wyoming.
be like, yo, TMZ, I love you guys, but I'm just going to get a cup of coffee.
I'm just going to
No
Starbucks,
comment.
bro. Caramel macchiato, tall with soy. That's it.
Oh,
Jesus,
bitch.
It's tall, man. It's tall. That's it.
Oh.
It's tall. It's fake
Girls
coffee,
get
bro.
that
It's
shit, bro.
it's fake coffee, bitch. All right.
Hollywood is bleeding, though.
Sit your
Holly-
punk ass over there. Shut up.
Hollywood
Kids
is
don't
bleeding.
speak. Grown folks are talking right now. Shut up.
Shut up.
Relax. Hey, Pee Wee heard
Shut
me.
up.
Shut up.
Hollywood is bleeding. Alex, Hollywood's bleeding. Shut up. People are dying. Hollywood's bleeding.
Ain't nobody bleeding for that.
What are your thoughts on the first song?
Prepubescent child over here trying to say something.
Because I know I'm sick. I'm sick of like the whole like, Hollywood is depraved and Hollywood.
Everybody
is
knows
so
what's going on in
terrible.
Hollywood.
Everyone
Everybody
knows that. So like you're signing up for this and you still want to bitch about it. Like,
yeah.
what are your thoughts on this? This first song.
I mean, I kind of figure like I'm just gonna blame it on the fact that he's young and he's still growing up. You know what I mean? Because everyone says like, oh, Hollywood's bad, but it's like, all right, it's not gonna be like that for me. You know what I mean? And then it happens, and he's like, "Oh shit! Like it's legit. It's a real thing." So
I mean, you give me that much money, I'm not gonna be faced by anything.
that's the thing. Like I mean, like I said in the main episode, like he's a child. He's 24 years old. You know what I mean? A kid from upstate New York, Syracuse, New York.
Yeah.
Like he don't know it. You know what I mean? Like when you touch that type of money, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You know what I mean? Until it hits you, and you're like, "Oh, I got these drugs. I could do this. Like the music is better when I'm." Intoxicated and on these pills and blah blah blah. But it's like in reality, you're like, nah, bro.
I feel like it's
you
more
could
of an
put out
excuse
good
than anything.
content with,
honestly.
yeah, man, it's
Wait,
crazy.
speaking of all that,
Oh yeah.
salute to.
I don't have a beer, so I had to fake crack it.
For those of you who don't know, the beer crack is our Lil Wayne letter in there. You know, Lil Wayne from the Drought series and all his mixtapes.
Yeah.
He has a letter up. So we open up a beer can.
Yeah.
Because we're not about that life.
Yeah.
That's our
Hollywood's
tagline.
bleeding. It's very like cinematic. It's very like, oh, poor me, this and that. But
Yeah.
I heard enough of that shit personally. But I mean, it's not bad for people that don't really. For you young kids, pop people are gonna love that.
I think the youth is gonna really like it. They're gonna really absorb it.
Mm-hmm.
But like to the old heads, like our boy Alex, he's a hater, so he's not gonna really.
Well, it's like that for the whole album though too. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the songs that I hated sucks. So a lot of the songs that I hated, like the masses are gonna like because it's very poppy.
Yeah,
very
it's nice. It's
upbeat,
gonna hit the
very,
billboards. They got some poppy
my
joints
girl,
that's gonna make
she
it.
did me wrong. I need this. I need that. Like
Yeah.
It's a mainstream album.
Mainstream gets the money, man. So it's cool. It is
so,
what it is.
Saint Tropez, I really like that song.
I like
Looking
Saint
back
Tropez,
now,
yeah.
Like it's just him talking his shit. It's like you go from the darkness to the light. Like Saint Tropez,
Oh, yeah.
I'm on vacation talking my shit. Blah,
Like he
blah,
just talks
blah.
his shit. That's what I
Very
like. He really like
trappy,
talks his
the
shit.
lyrics aren't that great, but
Mhm.
it's him doing his thing.
It's kind of like just swagging, like, yo, man, like, listen, I got all this money, I'm blowing money, like, I worked hard for this shit, I busted my ass, so now I could brag about the shit that I got.
That's what
like,
pretty much all the songs are about. It's like that, and it's a girl did me wrong, and
Oh, yeah.
I want to make her
Oh,
make it
yeah.
right. That's pretty much the whole album. Honestly.
Yeah. Like, I mean, even his lyrics on the Saint Tropez, like, it's just like, Versace boxes on my dick, you know what I mean? Bud Light running through my piss, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, I'm just balling out,
corny
I'm
lines,
knocking
but
off shit in my
He pulls
checklist.
it off, yeah.
Yeah, like, and I kind of like tracks like that because it kind of reminds me of, like, those hood tracks, like when we bring it back to like Griselda and stuff, like it's like, yo, I got it out the mud, but I like when you brag about the shit that you got. Like if I got big accomplishments, I'm gonna brag about it too. So it's like you gotta have your tracks where you like talk your shit, and I like that. I appreciate the track.
And I mean, for me personally, like I feel like Post gets away with a lot more than most people do. For me personally, because I know how talented he is.
Yeah.
As a singer, so
right.
As an artist, so it's like, all right, do whatever you want to do the mainstream, do the pop shit, collaborate with this person or that person because you earned it, and you're better than 99% of the artists out there anyway doing the same shit.
A lot of the newer artists is kind of trash, so I mean he's doing better. Like I mean between him, the baby, you know what I mean? Like they're
and I mean going
in, baby.
Now that you mentioned the baby, like going to the next track, Enemies. You know, the baby, I waited for him to fail again, and he just kills the verse once more.
I think that's a dope song. Like, I really, really think it's a dope song. Actually, one of my boys hit me up, Pat, my boy Pat, Ginger, white Ginger, man. That's my guy. Playing Pat, what up? He basically, like, DM'd me and was like, yo, man, I'm really feeling like that Enemy song. And it made me take, like, a deeper dive into it, like, the lyrics and whatnot. And I really like it. Like, I love how, like, you know, Post is basically just like, yo, man, I got enemies, and, you know, I used to be close to them, and they're dead to me now, and, you know, and that happens to everybody, and I like, the babies, kind of where he's, like, you know, they're, like, he basically, like, related, like, deadbeat friends as, like, a season. Like, he related them to the autumn leaves, and I was like, oh, that's really dope. Like, I like how he used that wordplay.
Like, do I need to buy a girl a hoopty or something? He's like, do I need to buy a girl, not hoopty, but he says, like,
a Prius, yeah.
I need to buy a girl a Prius. You know?
Fuck her on camera, we can call it even. Like, I mean, he was like, I mean, the bar that he said that really caught me was friends are like autumn. Every year they leave it. And I'm going to rake them in the pile, throw them in the bag, tie them bitches up and leave them. Like, I like that. And, like, the thing is like, when I was reading, like, the Genius explanation, I was like, I think, like, another interpretation of what he just said with that, like, you know, like, I try, you know, they're always leaving, you know, the autumn leaves, they turn and all that stuff. And I'm going to rake them up and pile. I thought, like, what he was insinuating was, look, like, based on the enemies that I have, I'm going to get the bag harder. I'm going to get the money faster. I'm going to get to my successes faster because I love the hate. I love the enemies because you make me stronger.
I'm still going to take care of you even though I hate you.
Right.
I'm still going to do you good because you're from where I'm from, so I want to make everyone better around me.
Exactly.
And on a very less lavish note, my favorite line, like I said before, when I was shit broke, I couldn't even buy smokes.
Yeah.
I love that line.
Yeah,
it's like such a Jersey line. Like I just love that. I couldn't even buy my smokes. Couldn't buy my smokes.
Oh man, it's
you
crazy.
Know, I got
man.
the enemies. I mean, for me, I think this is a hit. I mean, this might be the 4th or 5th single off this. Like, yeah.
I like the first 3 tracks are like very dope to me. Like Hollywood's Bleeding, the intro. I always said it's like the intro of a movie. And my favorite line on there is like, you know, scared of losing something that we never found. I think that that's something that'll make you think. You know what I mean? That'll really have you thinking like, oh shit, like what am I really searching for? I'm scared of something I don't even have yet. You know what I mean? Like I think that was dope. And then the fact that he also said in the first track, Hollywood's Bleeding, he was just saying like, it seems like dying young is an honor. Yeah. And like for people that don't know, like Post on his on his knuckles, he has a lot of the fallen, you know, greats like Elvis and John Lennon and Kurt Cobain and guys like that all on his knuckles. So if you ever see like it looks like pictures like faces, that's what's on his actual knuckles.
Well, he had that Kurt Cobain line in one of his other songs.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain. So, and that actually ties into.
But he mentioned like.
Yeah, it's like pain is pleasure.
Kurt and I like. Feel the same way or something like that.
He was relating pain to pleasure like Kurt Cobain. He shouted him out in one of his songs as well. But it's crazy how like when he threw that out there, like I was like, wow, it's crazy how Hollywood's Bleeding is only like a 2.5 minute song, but like he says so much shit in that 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm like, oh wow, like I didn't catch that. You know what I mean? So that right there, Saint Tropez, where he's kind of like bragging, like, yo, man, this is what I got. These are my accolades. I take a platinum. You know what I mean? I take a accolade and wipe my ass with it kind of thing. Like, it's whatever. And then Enemies, where he just goes in like, yo, man, fake friends ain't shit. You know what I mean? But I'm going to get stronger.
You know what would make this album even doper is if, shout out to Bret Easton Ellis of Less Than Zero.
Yeah.
And the artist, I don't know if he wrote American Psycho and all this shit, but like.
Yeah.
Less Than Zero is kind of the same theme. It's like Hollywood's Bleeding, but it's like under the perspective of, you know, the college kid that just came home after freshman,
right,
first year, You know, they have the money, they have the fame, not the fame, but like they have the money. They're in the Hollywood lifestyle, and it's like, who am I? Like, where am I going and all this shit? It's like the same vibe. So like I felt like if I was a critique, or if I would had the, if I was an A&R on this, I would have loved to have Bret Easton Ellis throw a couple bars on it, even though he would hate it. He would hate it. He would hate doing the mainstream thing, but he would like, it would fit so well in this because like Hollywood's bleeding, but like he would have really known how to like touch up the intro,
right,
and touch up like a couple songs on here just with his words. So peep that. Less Than Zero, Bret Easton Ellis. It will fuck you up. It's a great book.
Nah, it's dope. It's dope. So like just kind of getting on just the features. Like how do you feel the features? Do you think anybody was not needed on the project? Do you think like another person should have been added to replace somebody? So like we have SZA, we got Young Thug, Future, Ozzy Osbourne. We got, who's legendary, by the way, Black Sabbath. We got Travis Scott. I mean, we got Sway Lee. We got Hazley, Future. I mean, you know.
I mean, the features for the most part really did the album justice, but the best feature, obviously, I mean, in my point of view, was Hazley. She killed it. She did do that. She did do that. On one of my favorite songs of Future, like Future's talking his shit.
Die for me, yeah.
Post is talking his shit.
Yeah.
And then she just goes on saying, let me pull up the verse. Hold up, let me pull it up. Halsey, you did it again.
She's been putting out fire recently, so.
Let me find it. She said, well, the song is Die For Me, so it's like, he said, you die for me, you lie for me, and it's like going back and forth, and with Post and Future, well, I picked the wrong girl, I picked the wrong bitch, blah, 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 and then Halsey all of a sudden is like, flipping it around, it's like, I don't play anymore, I went through your DMs, I went through your phone, and I called the girl in your DMs, and I took them all home, so it's like, flipping the script. Shot at G-Eazy, I love G-Eazy, but that's a shot at you, bro, I'm sorry. Basically saying like all the bitches that you were cheating with me on, I took them home and fucked them all. And that's a bar.
Nah, that's fire.
Any chick.
That's fire.
Like our girls would not, if we cheated on our girls, like they would not find the girls that we cheated on them with and
DM them and take them home. That's
take them home. That's
crazy. That's crazy.
That's feminism. That is feminism.
She just went savage mode.
Halsey, come on the show. Yeah, that was a bar. But I mean, Enemy's Allergic. I loved Allergic because it was very doo-woppy. You know, it was a nice bop. It reminded me of that song. Like, oh, it's not my name. It's not my name.
That's the one song I really wasn't a fan of.
It's not my name.
Yeah.
It's not my name. It's not my name.
I mean,
gonna play in PacSun and shit. Like,
yeah, like that joint is probably gonna be in like Target.
It was
like
cool.
That's gonna be like a Target commercial
though,
song.
But it's very mainstream, very pop.
It is. It gets the job done for like mainstream. It wasn't really for me because I'm more about like content. I want to dive a little bit deeper. So like I know the one song that stood out to me was the joint On the Road. I like it. The reason why I really like this song. Okay. I mean, obviously, you know, Meek Mill is on it, Lil Baby, and those are two of my artists that, you know, my go-to artists. But I like the fact that it kind of captivates my hustle, like the hustle that I actually have. Where it's kind of like, yo, I've been on the road, man. Like, yo, quit acting like I ain't been around. Like, I've been doing this shit the whole time, bro. Like, he's like, you know, like some of the lines, he's like, you know, yeah, they bet I'ma fall. I'm only 24, but bitch, I've been through it all. I got many hits. I can't remember them all. Well, I'm taking the shit. Look at the plaques on the wall. Basically just saying like, yo, I got so many hits out here. I got to hang them bitches on the wall. So when I'm taking the shit, like, that's what I'm looking at because I ain't got no space anywhere else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's basically just saying, like, yo, I've been on the road. I've been getting in my grind. I've been getting this bag heavy.
I mean, they really carry that song.
Yeah, they like it. And it's like, it's like one of those, like, motivating songs. Like, yo, yeah, you know what? Like, you ain't getting nowhere in life without working hard. So I could relate to that. You know what I mean? Because I work really hard. Like, people don't understand that I'm a savage when it comes to working. I got work ethic like crazy. People don't understand that. You understand, obviously. You up 5 in the morning. You at the gym. I'm at the gym 6 in the morning. Start my day doing this.
Listening to music and
exactly. Like we put in this grind. Like it ain't. So that song really like resonated with me particularly, and the fact that like you gonna throw in one of the biggest hustlers of them all. You gonna throw in Meek Mill on that joint?
Yo,
like,
Meek Mill, come on the show.
Meek Mills, man. Like you know what I mean. And then
Gina's talk about it.
And then literally, you know, Lil Baby, like he always hits you with the one-liners that be like, okay, tell me more.
It's very surprising for me.
Tell me more. Yeah.
Because I only heard his couple of verses from St. John and from I think it might have been Meek Mill's song. No, Drake's song, the original Drake song.
Oh yeah.
The baby the bun and like that song.
Yeah, Lil Baby is fire, but like I mean the first line.
He can spit.
The first line
baby,
was
come on the show, baby. Let's talk about.
I think he was on verse 3, and the first line was like, "I'm tired of being tired." I was like, "Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. What are you tired of?" And he's just like, "Yo, this is my last shot. I'm a go all out. This is my last shot, bro. Like you can't be mad at me for going all out. Like I don't care. I'm getting the bag either way." So, Lil Baby, when he opened up with that, "I'm tired of being tired," I was like, "Oh, okay. You got my attention now. Like what are you tired of? Tell me more." So that song really like hit me, and I was like, I rock with that. That. So.
I mean, Circles obviously is a smash.
You love Circles, yeah.
I'm not gonna get into it because you heard me get into it the last episode, but Circles is a smash.
Yeah, we're not gonna do every song. We just
if you listen to the radio, you're gonna hear it over and over and over again.
Exactly.
Absolute smash. I just want to say before we go over this, I picked this song the first time I heard it. I didn't know this was a quote unquote single, but at 6 a.m. when I skipped through this album, when I heard song 6 Circles, I was like, oh, this is the one. This is the one. And it still is the one. But let's skip through. Take what you want from me. Take what you want from me.
Yeah. That joint is fire.
Osbourne. We know about Ozzy Osbourne.
Everybody, come on, man. Black Sabbath, bro.
I'm not the kind of person
Bruh.
you think I am.
Ozzy Osbourne is legendary. The hardest rappers in the game know Ozzy Osbourne. Come on, bro. Who doesn't know Ozzy
Osbourne, Travis Scott.
Who doesn't know Ozzy, man?
Post Malone. Such a great collaboration.
I didn't expect it.
When I saw it initially, I thought this is going to be trash.
I thought it was because the features just didn't mesh to me. Like, I'm like, wait, Travis Scott and Ozzy Osbourne? I don't see how that's going to mesh. And Post? I'm like, I know that Post can change his sound multiple times. So I was like, okay, that might be good. But adding Travis Scott to it, I was like,
well,
I don't know.
No, for me, logically, though, it's like they all fit together. But you know how the industry gets and you know how this shit happens. It's like, this isn't going to mesh well. Yeah. Because, like, it never meshes well when you get these big names together. But I mean, Ozzy Osbourne going from 20 years ago, the Osbournes, barely being able to speak.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's like, take what you want from me. Take what.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so great.
Oh, yeah, man.
Vintage Ozzy.
Like, I mean, the chorus is just fire. Like, you know what I mean? I feel you crumble in my arms down to your heart of stone.
A lot of people are saying that he
bled me dry, just like the
because,
tears.
People are so shocked that he was singing that well on this song. Like, he stole the show.
Hey, man, he went in. He I mean, apparently they wanted to work with each other for a while. So when it finally happened, it just... And that's the thing, like, with a lot of artists, like, a lot of people, like, even us, we always ask, like, yo, why doesn't so-and-so work with this person? And it's like, honestly, it has to be at the right place at the right time. If you force that type of energy, especially in an artistic world, it ain't going to mesh right.
Well, that's what's
you gotta let it happen.
Post, so, like, Post can do anything. Like, he's so talented. Like, he can do whatever he wants to do, and people respect his talent. So, I mean, it might not be today, it might not be tomorrow. Yeah. But, like, when we're old, when we have our kids, 5, 10, 15 years from now, he's going to be, like, the guy being, like, not a Frank Sinatra, but, like, he's going to be, like, the guy sitting back being like, oh, let me collaborate with this guy. Let me collaborate with that guy. I don't need to cater to the mainstream, cater to the charts anymore. Let me just cater to my talent now and be with people I want to be around because... I mean, he wants to be with everyone. He wants to do his thing. So
I like
he has a lot to offer. When he's done with doing this, I can't wait to hear what he puts out.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because I'm not. 100%. We're not pop mainstream people.
Nah, not at all.
But when he's done with this,
I mean, and also like I like the fact that like if you peep all the songs like. The three, so Ozzy does the chorus, and then you have Post says, his spiel, and then you have Travis Scott that's basically like, yo, I took all that bullshit you threw at me, I made change for the crew, like I got money, I channeled that into anger to be successful and to shit on you, you know what I mean? I brought up 10 hoes, like I got girls, I don't need you, you know what I mean? So like Travis just kind of flips the whole script, like you know what I mean? Like I don't need you, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna keep doing me. I'm gonna keep, balling out, and I'm gonna keep providing and eating. Like even though you did me how you did me, like I'm still gonna be successful. I'm gonna be way bigger than you ever were. So I like how Travis's take was kind of like the opposite of what Post was just saying. Like, yo, I just want you to just take what you want and just get out my life.
Like how good that even though that verse is so good, he's full of shit. Your girl's worth $1 billion.
Who?
Kylie.
Oh yeah. He ain't
Kylie's
leaving.
$1 billion.
He ain't leaving Kylie.
Yo, if your girl was worth $1 billion, would you tell her?
Take what you want from me.
I got
Leave.
10 bitches.
No.
I'm not telling my girl I got 10.
I'll be like, listen, let's try to work
I'd
this
be like,
out.
let's talk about it. Like,
Let's have a conversation
You're
like
wrong,
grown
but let's
folks.
talk about it. I'm not gonna say like I'm fucking all these bitches.
I know I was acting like I was 12, but
Let's
you
talk
know,
about it.
I'm. Let's act like adults today.
And they have a kid. And they have a kid too.
And they got a kid together, yeah. But nah, I like that track a lot. That was a solid track.
But I mean, after that, I mean, besides WoW, nothing really stuck out to me. I mean, myself, I love the catchy drum beat on there. It kind of reminded me of like the Offspring.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go get a job?
I mean, I did.
Let's not give a fuck till giving a fuck has no meaning. Like,
I like Goodbyes.
I mean, it was cool. It wasn't like. Yeah.
You talking about Goodbyes?
No, myself.
Oh,
that
myself.
was after Goodbyes.
Oh,
But
yeah.
tell me
Yeah, after that, it started to like fall off.
I'm not a Young Thug fan, so tell me about Goodbyes.
Yeah, it started to fall off. I mean, Young Thug, Goodbyes was the last song. I mean, obviously, Wow is the final song. It's a 17-track album. But Goodbyes, I didn't per se really like the song, but what I did vibe with was the fact that their views kind of contradicted. They were different.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I was saying, it's not my favorite song, but, you know, I love the contrast. Like, Post wants to get the chick out of her life while basically Thugger is like, you know, I want to be with you still. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so, and it's kind of like, in a way, it made me think a little bit deeper in the song. And I was like, oh, well, guys typically have two heads. So you have your actual brain that tells you, like, yo, this shit ain't good. And then you got your balls that basically tells you, like, but nah, she's so hot. Because he was saying, like, you know, she's basically like a Barbie. Mm-hmm. Like, she's bad. Like, she the baddest thing ever. And it's like, you know, you kind of use that physical attraction rather than being like, well, logically, this ain't a good fit for you. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we've all been through a situation like that where it's like, you know what? Like, why do I keep going back to this? Because I already know how this episode ends every time.
That's very true, but
you know
I've never had that amount of money.
No, not with the money, bro. I'm talking about, like, when you have a girl that's not good for you
if I had
and
that
you
much
keep going
money,
back.
I know I said this before in the last episode, too.
Yeah, you did.
If I had that much money and some girl fucked up or did some wrong shit, I would not bat an eye.
Well, that's the thing. You gotta
I'm
realize.
I'm not single now, but like
that's true.
I'm in a happy relationship. But
That's
I'm just
true.
Thinking, like,
but we don't have a bag.
hindsight,
We don't have a bag like that.
No, but
so
if
it's
I
like
had the bag and I was like, just if I was Post Malone, I would not write 15 songs about some girl that wronged me.
yeah, but that's the thing. Like, also, it's
talk
like
about all the girls.
But
that
that's the
wronged me.
thing. Do you not think that they didn't say that? Like, I ain't gonna fall for this shit. Like, there's so many women out there. I got so much money. I could do anything. It's the fact of, like, the fakeness in the industry.
No, it's
Everybody's fake. So it's like
no.
when you find that one girl that seems genuine, you want to hold on to that.
I just think when it comes to the pussy, a lot of people are soft.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, we're guys. I mean, we're animals first. Like that's
a whole nother podcast.
That's what it is. But that's the thing. That's what the song is about. The song is basically like you thinking with two heads. Like you're like, yo, logically this shit ain't right. But like I'm thinking with my balls, and it's like, nah, but she's hot. She's bad. She's everything. I can't like, you know what I mean? Like if she says like, oh, I'm sorry, baby, blah 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 blah. Y'all end up in the bed 2 hours later. You know what I mean? Getting your freak on. But it's like, it's not good for you. It ain't healthy. So I like that part of the song that it kind of like, it's contrasting opinions. I like that. But the song itself is, it's not the best verse from Post. It's not the best verse from Young Thugger either. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we already talked about Young Thugger's last project. We really weren't feeling it, to be honest. So.
Yeah. I just can't wait to hear Post Malone 5, 10, 15 years from now.
I want to hear how he evolves.
Yeah, he's going to be like I said before, like Frank Sinatra. He's going to be like Tony Bennett doing the collaborations with the younger artists. You know what I mean? Like he's always going to be cool.
Yeah. I think
he's always going to be cool. He's so talented.
Yeah. He's still going to be in the game.
Just do your thing, Post. Come on the show.
Still going to be doing
his thing. Shit.
Yeah, man.
I mean, one last thing I have to say. Wow. I know it's on there. Wow's an absolute banger still.
Oh, 100%.
So, are we doing to pass the aux? Are we gonna pass our favorite songs off on the aux on this?
I mean, we could either do the album, we could do something else. Let's do our own thing. We already talked about the album.
All right, Post, we're done. Let's do pass the aux on our own shit. I'm gonna do another Mac Ayers joint.
Cool.
Mac Ayers, Miggity Mac, Miggity Mac, Miggity Mac, Miggity Mac.
Mac Ayers. Which one you gonna do?
I don't know. There's like the whole album's great.
The whole album is fuego.
Honestly, I was gonna do a St. John, but
hey man, St. John is fire.
Kill me for that.
St. John is fire though.
All right, this is for all the strong-willed men out there. I'm gonna do Mac Ayers. off the Juice Box album.
Oh,
Saving.
okay.
Cause ain't no one gonna save you.
Let's get it.
You have to get your own shit done.
Let's get into it.
Got all my fears I set in place. Tap on my window, yeah. We got so much to celebrate. Yeah. No saying nothing. I think I've listened all I can. Just put in your trust in, and I just always understand. Saving, know what's coming for me. Keep on saying, tell me why you always play. Who am I saving, know what's coming for me. Out of sight, but you're still in my baby, falling in love. Who am I saving, know what's coming for me. Keep on saying, tell me why you always play. Who am I saving? Know what's coming for me. Out of sight, but you're still in my baby, falling in love. Just to be honest, don't know how much more I could take. If what we got is different, then I don't wanna stay away. Ooh. Ain't no more second guessing. Yeah. When I'm with you, it's just a dream. No bigger questions. It's just the distance in between. Saving, know what's coming for me. Keep on saying, tell me why you always play. Who am I saving, know what's coming for me. Out of sight, but you're still in my baby, falling in love. Who am I saving, know what's coming for me. Keep on saying, tell me why you always play. Who am I saving? Know what's coming for me. Out of sight, but you're still in my baby, falling in love. Who am I saving? Know what's coming for me.
Cool. All right. So that was Mac Ayers putting on that fire, that smooth stuff that y'all not used to. You know what I mean? Like, that's that good stuff. That smooth R&B. Smooth R&B. All right, so let me
WJJZ.
let me kick it to what I got.
I'll pass the Aux Pod.
Yeah, man. So before I pass the Aux, just want to give one more, disclosure here. Make sure you follow us, Pass the Aux Pod, on Instagram. We're on all platforms. Our podcast is, so definitely follow us. Follow me at UniquePov, EUNEKEPOV.
Rate, review.
Yep, and follow _Dante Silva. Give us a comment, man.
Troll us. Talk your shit.
Whatever you want to do. Give us a comment. Tell us you love us, you hate us. Tell us everything you want to tell us, man. Any new artists that you have in the pipeline that you want us to check out, please let us know. Put us on game, man. There might be some artists we missed.
To all you artists out there, if you want us to review you, hit us up, DM us on the page or on our personal pages, and we'll fucking hit you up. We'll review you.
Absolutely.
If you're shit, we'll tell you you're shit. If you're good, we'll tell you you're good. If you have potential, we'll tell you have potential.
Absolutely. I mean, this is not Funk Flex, so, you know, we're not going to be like, yo, you got to spit some bars. We ain't going to do all that. You ain't got to do that, but all good. But anyway.
They don't even know the truth.
My calorie game is mean. Yo, Funkmaster Flex is the goat. That's the goat right there. But anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass the aux. I'm going to pass the aux off this new album by Childish Major, Dirt Road Diamond. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play the first song on there. I'm going to give y'all a little introduction to this album. I think y'all should really take a listen. It's lyrical. He makes a lot of tracks with he collabs with Dreamville. He used to be a producer first, originally from South Carolina, based in Atlanta right now, and he's the dude, man. So and also he aided in producing J. Cole's For Your Eyes Only. So if you know about that, you already know Childish Major is nothing to fuck with. So definitely the first track on the album is called Necessary Pressure. Peep that. Hope you enjoy.
You tryna be catchy, tryna catch you, Angry emotions got the best of you, You talk about hell like it's heaven, you second guessing the reverend. You let women get the best of you, You know that serpent be the death of you. Can't keep it in your pants, gotta keep two in your hands and grab your nuts on. Niggas whoever slept on aggressive tones, You don't mind being alone, She disagrees, she could disappear, you'll get another one, bruh. They all the same, it's a shame. Ain't good for nothing but fun. Fill up the tank with ego and never pay at the pump. Don't think you'll last forever, cause devil's battery pack is fully charged and all up in your back. Dark thoughts all under your hat. Somebody pray. Yeah. Black buying, no job having. A block from here, how niggas supposed to find heaven? Your daddy try rapping, your granddad rapping. You scared to go to justice, you ain't thought about trapping. Looking at the ceiling, ways to make a killing. Peers always looking at a nigga like a villain. Peers always looking at a nigga like a villain. Your wife always looking at a nigga like a tool, and it's always cool, cause a nigga brought the drilling. A nigga brought the drilling. Do we got enough in the clip, Lord willing? Do we got it rough like it's Malcolm in the middle? Finna kill a nigga life. Finna kill a nigga life. Finna kill a nigga, leave a couple weak widows. Leave a couple weak widows. Good God, mama, man, today hard. Got the job and got laid off. Got my check in his way off. Tell me why I even gotta pay y'all. Yeah, borrow clothes for my boy, he had stole from the stove. Why? He high boxing the ride and it smelling like gas, so they swear nigga high. God, I think you did the wrong hand. I think this is for another man. Send a nigga a spaceship, a job with a day shift, or we taking they shit. I should be glad that I got what I got, ain't it? But all these trips on the motor got me feeling basic. Calling, hella worried, I'm probably cheating. In the story. Pressure, I'm feeling. How can I love you and get it? I want extras, who's giving? I'll take mine now. I said pressure, I'm feeling. How can I love you and get it? I want extras, who's giving? I'll take mine now. Do you wanna die in the field? For real. You ain't working and you Urkel how I feel, Jalil. Always distracted by the twins like feeling Lil. Every time they come around, you gotta feel a little. Get it together, bro. You gotta send a foe. Loving the summer, better hoes when it's winter, though. Shoulda let her go a long time ago, you with her, though. Fucked her over a couple times, she a rider, though. Even though it pours when the rain roll, end of the rainbow, she a pot of gold. And all these hoes, you know, is drugs pimping. Whoa, there she blows, your nose dripping. Your whole look is hooked, you need distance. Cold sweats, your arms and neck itching. Don't lose the one from blurred vision. You know she is what they isn't. Don't trade a dime, bro, on the front lines for a side hoe. Don't trade a dime on for some downtime with a rhinestone. You thinking she don't know, tryna act low. And you burning on the castle, asshole. Keep running through these hoes like cash, bro. The fast lane always fun till you crash, though. Pressure, I'm feeling. How can I love you and get it? I want extras, who's giving? I'll take mine now. I said pressure, I'm feeling. How can I love you and get it? I want extras, who's giving? I'll take mine now. Pressure, I'm feeling. How can I love you and get it? I want extras, who's giving? I'll take mine now.